Hey, what is up? My name is Mike and I'm your fish scientist. Welcome to this channel. And this video just wanna actually share with you some of the thing that I think for those people who want to start fish farming, it is actually very cardinal for you to understand what kind of fish that you should actually keep, because we don't just keep any fish, and because of that there is a sense why we don't just keep any kind of a fish that you feel like. So in this video I just want to kind of share with you what type of fish that you need to keep, so that if you would actually want to grow your fish farming business, and of course want to make a lot of money. So now as you can see, I've actually put the content that I just want to walk you through. You can see that I would start by saying the type of fish that will increase your profit earning, and also why are you choosing that kind of a fish. Okay, another why it matters to choose a certain type of fish that I want to sell, or the certain type of fish that I want to actually start farming, or the fish that I'll be selling to my customers. And then also what to consider when you're selecting this kind of a fish that you think it's reliable to the people that will be actually consuming your fish, or the people that will be buying your fish. Okay, so lastly, these are some of the points, the key point that you need to look at: the market demand, as well as adaptability, as well as the growth rate of that fish. Okay, so now let me get into the details of this video. There is probably a lot of people that are having challenges and having questions that what type of a fish am I supposed to culture, or what type of a fish is actually recommended for me to start keeping and to start selling to the people. So I want to actually clear that question for you, and I just want to actually answer the question that you have been having, though I'm just kind of guessing, but I think if you do have that such kind of a question, you actually ask yourself. So now, the thing that you want to understand in fish farming is that fish farming is one of the business, okay, that is booming in Zambia. Okay, we've been too much importing fish from China and other Asian countries, and this time around people now are waking up, okay, to start their own farming. Okay, and we as a Zambian country, we are doing our best to start producing our fish from our own rivers, streams, ponds and lakes and so on, because doing fish farming is also part of food security, not just expecting, or rather depending on maize production and the other cash crop production. So fish will actually assist us in order to also have a time for those other cash crops to grow and actually be able to to have a bump harvest. So if you are planning to start a fish farming business, there are three possibility of or the type of fish that you actually need to take a look at. And once you look at that kind of a fish, then I would say these are the three types of fishes that you might come across. And people are saying, oh, I like buying fish from Yalelo, and yeah, it's tasty, it's very delicious and so on and so forth. But I want to tell you to say there is a variety of fish species, okay? But out of the varieties, scientists have actually done some experiment and actually realized that these are the one even people are able to consume, or rather start culturing and making money out of that. So now the first one is it's kind of a genus, okay? The genus Oreochromis or Oreochromis, and then these are now the species name, the specific thing that we want to actually look at. So we've got Andesini, we also have got Macrocha, we also have Niloticus. Now for your own information, there is a certain type of fish in Zambia that is not allowed by the government, okay, to be cultured by us the people, or us the aquaculturists or fish scientists, okay, because of some of the reason that I will not mention in this video, but I'll kind of make a video why the government has banned the culturing of that kind of a fish. Okay, so now if you choose this one, probably most of the people keep macrocha, okay, and of course other people keep undersonai, but the most common one is this one, macrocha, okay. Some people they say there is kwariba birim, okay. Now the birim is just the English name that you people you understand better, okay. Now as a scientist, I cannot actually communicate with the people or my fellow scientists in China, my fellow scientists in America or in South Africa or in our neighboring country, Congo and other countries. So what I'm supposed to do is now to be using these names, okay? So when normally I do test this, when I go on the market and probably in the butchery or people are selling just along the road, I ask them to say, do you have undersonai, do you have macrocha, do you have niroticus? And they say, that fishy beef, okay? Yeah, that's understandable, okay? Because they are not, people who are specialized into fish, okay? Understanding the names of fish, scientific and also the common names, okay? But the types of fish that you could actually decide to pick, okay, if you want to actually start your fish farming business is undersonai or macrocha. But of course this one you can do, but not in Zambia. It is not actually allowed by the government of Zambia through the Department of Fisheries and Livestock. And I'll give you some of the reason as to why it is not allowed, not in this video, but in the next coming video, probably tomorrow or yeah, we'll see. Okay, so after understanding now why have you picked it, okay, why undersonai, why macrocha, okay. So regardless of which type of the fish you keep, you start with obviously people have tested both type of fish, but they cannot differentiate, okay, or they know that this is a birim, okay, this is a birim and you are consuming fish and tasty, super tasty, okay, and delicious. Okay, so now with that said, now most of the things, there are so many fishes that under this Oreochromis, okay, but probably some of the most fish that has been seen to be marketable, okay, and fish that are on demand, okay, and the fish that actually really grow fast. I'm not saying these are the only ones, but I think these are what most of the fish farmers do keep or do farm, okay. Now, having said that, now here's the thing that you must be able to understand, because each and every single day that comes, each and every time some years passes, there is what you call the process of evolution, okay. So evolution is actually a direct proportion to how these three kind of species that I've talked about, they may actually survive to an environment which is presently current, okay. We might find that in the next coming 5 years, one of